everybody, it's Sunday and it's like 1 p.m. and this is Out of This Binary and I am Maz and this week is resources and my computer is about to die. And if you haven't guessed by this introduction, this week has just been such a week for me and today has just been such a day. It's just been a day. For me, my main three resources are YouTube, Tumblr, and In Real Life. I asked one of my friends for some Tucson-specific in-real-life resources since I'm new to Tucson and I didn't really know any here. And I'm going to include what she shared with me down in the description. I'm also going to make like a master post on my Tumblr sharing a bunch of my favorite Tumblr blogs and other resources because this video, I'm trying to do it quickly, sorry, and I'm just going to like graze over them. Resources. So in real life, make friends. Go to pride parades and rallies and queer event nights. There's like poetry nights. A lot of times there's music nights. There might be like a coffee shop meetup. If you are of the legal age and feel comfortable and safe in this location, there will probably be bar meetups for like LGBTQ folks. And go to all of those. It's hard, I know, because I don't like putting myself out there and I don't like meeting people and I get really anxious going to places by myself or places where I don't know anybody. But especially if you're new to a place, you just have to do it. You have to say, okay, I need that like person-to-person, face-to-face interaction with somebody who shares my identity and my beliefs, and I'm going to force myself today to make some extra spoons and get up and go do this thing and make some friends. So do that. That's a good idea. A few people have already mentioned like gender therapists. When I was living in Santa Rosa, California, and I was going to the Santa Rosa Junior College, I had an excellent queer therapist through the JC, and they were amazing. They were fantastic, and I don't feel comfortable like sharing their specific name, but if you are if you're going to the Santa Rosa Junior College and you want to know their name, message me or comment below with some contact info and I'll tell you. Cool. So anyways, any college that you're at or any high school or middle school that you're at, a lot of them will have groups. They'll have queer groups, LGBTQ groups, sometimes they'll call them gay straight alliance. They might have some terms that aren't very inclusive. But still go there. Go to like a meeting and see if it's something that you can work with. And Z already mentioned this, but you can maybe be the one who goes to the GSA, Gay Straight Alliance, and turns it into an LGBTQ more inclusive group. So do that, totally. You can also reach out on different social networking sites to make friends in real life. Like you can use Tumblr to find friends that are around you. You can use OkCupid and just say that you're just searching for friends. Just always remember, if you're trying to make in real life friends but using like an online medium, to be very safe. Try and verify that the person you're speaking to is who they say they are. Make sure you let multiple people know who you're meeting up with, where you're going to be. Maybe bring a friend with you. But I've definitely talked to people online first and then met them in person and been like really excited about them and built friendships that way, and that's great. So yeah, in real life sources, go to events, check out whatever school you're at's group. Don't be afraid to talk to your coworkers because maybe some of them have some queer resources for you or are queer themselves, and that's cool. Yeah. So just take full advantage of the resources that are around you. You can search for like youth clubs, and in Santa Rosa there was this really cool thing called Hella Gay Prom, and the title isn't very inclusive and it might offend some people, and I'm sorry, but it was a prom specifically for LGBTQ youth. And it was the greatest thing I've ever done. And I know a lot of my friends who just loved going and loved having that option. Tumblr. Tumblr is my favorite resource because Tumblr helped me discover myself when it comes to gender identity. And Tumblr is daily teaching me new things about gender identity, and it's amazing. And I've met so many amazing people on Tumblr, and everybody that is on Out of This Binary, we all connected through Tumblr to start this. So I owe Tumblr a lot. And like I said, I'm going to make a master post on my Tumblr with links to like all of my favorite Tumblrs. There are Q&A Tumblrs. There are master posts on Tumblr from trans individuals for packers and binders and safe spaces and blah, blah, blah. You can post if you're a young trans individual and you need a couch to sleep on, or you need food, or you're in a danger. You can post on Tumblr and we will signal boost it all over the place and get you someplace safe. You know, there's just so many Tumblr resources. So I'm going to link a whole bunch of them in a master post that you can click on the description below and get to. YouTube is the same way. I've said it before, and I'll say it again a million times, that I love FTM Transtastic. That is like my favorite YouTube channel, and they're such a good resource specifically for, you know, trans men or non-binary folks who are thinking of transitioning and just want some tips, and they cover so much information. YouTube has a bunch of channels like that. There's like Trans Fellas and Golden State Boulevard, and you know, you can just search. There's Newt, who I'll post their link below. I will post their link under here. They have a personal YouTube, and they are, I believe, non-binary, but they are transitioning, and they kind of do some educational videos and some personal videos, and they're excellent. They're great. Like, so YouTube is awesome. You can go to YouTube and you can type in the search bar like gender fluid or gender queer or non-binary and just see what comes up. You can also go to like FTM Transtastic or Out of This Binary's pages and like see who's following them and who's watching, and probably by clicking on those links you'll find other channels to watch and to go to. And honestly, like, I love Tumblr, I really do, and I love those resources. But next to in real life resources, like, the next most comfortable thing is to see a video of somebody just talking about what you're trying to go through, you know? So just take full advantage of whatever you have access to. If you're in school, take full advantage of whatever groups and therapy access you have. If you are of like legal age, take full, and you feel comfortable and safe, take full advantage of whatever bar events happen, because you can actually meet decent people who are going to be really helpful through there. And take full advantage of Tumblr. Don't just have Tumblr to have it and to post awesome pictures. Like, educate yourself through Tumblr. You can sort of do the same on Facebook. There are a few Facebook groups. I'm not really a part of any Facebook groups except for like Out of This Binary's private Facebook group. But there's like, I see that there are like trans groups and like things like that on Facebook that you can join if you just love Facebook and spend most of your time on that. There's also, I'm not really sure how much of a safe place experience project is, but there's like this website, and it's an app for your phone that is called Experience Project, and people share stories of what they're going through, and they sort it by topic. So I think if you're just really safe and cautious and watch out for things that can trigger you, you can probably also find some good information and friends on there. I personally really don't like Reddit, and I don't have any experience on Reddit, but I know that there are like some subreddits that could be resources and could be helpful. So if you like Reddit, you can totally use that. I know that Quinn on here, they use Reddit a lot. I believe that they're fairly active. So you could probably comment on one of Quinn's videos, maybe asking for some more specific Reddit subreddits or whatever that you can get access to. And just always remember that like, there are resources around you, period. And be safe about them. If you're not out or you're not in a safe living environment, make sure that you are either using a secure like connection and computer device, or you are clearing all your history and everything afterwards. Don't ever put yourself in danger for the sake of resources. So just remember that you're not alone. that there are in real life resources and ways to get them if you don't have them yet, that there are tons of internet resources, and to be safe while accessing all resources. Always be safe and watch out for your health first. Yay! Oh,